Well, I see someone put 50p in this tosspot the other day, but didn't have time to cover it, so I'm gonna do it now. This features certified soy boy Benjamin Butterfield telling us how we need more immigrants because maybe the latest check cleared from George Soros.
Buckle up, Britain. This is why we need more migrants in the country. Britain has an ageing population, a declining fertility rate, and we have the highest taxes that anyone of working age has ever known. The truth is that we don't have enough workers in this country. There aren't even enough people to look after the health and social care of our elderly. But not one politician in this country will say the bleeding obvious. We need more workers, and that means more immigrants. The birth rate in this country is expected to fall to just 1.45. It would have to be over 2 to maintain the current amount of population. And a third of people born today will see their 100th birthday.
Well, just wow. Talk about ignoring the consequences immigration causes to push your agenda, but I guess what else is new? In fact, it was full with such utter tripe that I hardly even know where to bloody start. First off, though, he moans about ageing populations and rising taxes, like importing more immigrants will lower taxes in his fantasy world. We've been importing 500,000 or more immigrants every single year for decades now, and yet taxes only ever go up, don't they, dumbass?
Oh, you must be the brains in.
Next, he talks about not being able to look after our elderly as he forgets that importing more people just brings in more elderly people with them. Oh yeah, remember, once an immigrant comes here, they can get their family over, and before you know it, we've got 4 generations of one family that equals like 40 bloody people. Some of them are going to be old and looking for free healthcare, which of course they get, putting more strain on public services. That is common bloody sense. Oh, and him moaning about declining fertility rates is actually laughable, but either way, it won't be cured by importing more people, will it? The government should encourage families to have kids instead of trying to get women into work to tax them alongside men. Then after that, he said that no politician will say that we need more immigrants, which is not only laughable, it's bloody wrong. Most politicians love immigrants and the old Labour Party wants open borders, so how do they not admit to wanting more migrants here? That there proves to me that he's just talking shit, but you know what, there's another little bit to this there, because he ain't finished with the bullshit yet.
The truth is, immigrants contribute more than the average British-born person by £2,300 a year. If we're going to pay for pensions, if we're going to pay for public services, we need more workers to fill the 2.6 million vacancies that we're going to have in this economy by 2030, and that is why Britain should open the borders.
Ah yeah, the good old immigrants contribute more to the country than Brits do by X amount of money. That conveniently forgets about the fact that they send a massive portion of their wages back home that benefits no one here. Then, as I said, the government lets them bring family members, and before you know it, their drain on public services costs 10 times more than any money they bring to the table. Yeah, them paying a bit more tax because they get work like dogs to just send it home or import their family completely destroys any benefit them coming here might have actually had. Now, some immigration can be good, but if it's for something that we actually need or we don't have, and in limited numbers or for a very limited time, and I'm talking like months so they can train people up, importing people that are taking jobs already in demand from Brits is not helping anyone except big corporations who love mass immigration to keep wages down. Oh yeah, if 100 people apply for the same job, you can pay a minimum wage and still fill that role. If only 3 people apply for a job, you need to pay them well or they're going to go elsewhere for work. It's basic supply and demand at the end of the day. The same is actually true with public services, because the more demand there is compared to supply, the more it costs and the poorer the service becomes alongside it. Then we got the claim about paying for pensions, which is already stupid because the more workers you import, the more pensions you end up paying for, especially since many tried to get NHS jobs today not. So yeah, essentially there he spewed out a bunch of crap that I think someone paid him to push. In fact, let me know in the comments section who you think might have funded this twat's minute of bullshit there.